Time once again for our Family Matters segment where we deal with issues within relationships, and we have communications and relationship specialists Pamela Pressel and Melissa Sokowski on hand to help us work through some of these issues. This morning talking about the importance of asking for what we need in a relationship. When we're out shopping, going to the restaurant, obviously we have no problem specifically asking for what we need, but ladies in a relationship, Melissa, we'll start with you. That can sometimes be much more difficult.
Yes, we talk about this a lot because I think when we're in relationships, especially for a long time, we start to think that the person we're with should just know what we want or know what makes us happy and how to communicate with us. Or we start to assume that that person is going to respond or react a certain way, so we don't ask for what we need. So Pam's going to walk us through just how to do that.
So when we're talking with couples in our office, what we try to educate them on is that all relationships, all healthy relationships are reciprocal, which means you give and you receive. You don't just give or just receive. And so something that we find often is that people will, and individuals will share with us that they don't even think to ask for what they need. And it's really difficult to ask for what they need. So what we suggest is making sure that you're very clear with expressing what your wants are, what your needs are, and trying not to personalize when the other person doesn't recognize what we need. That really we can't read each other's minds. Even though it feels like we should be able to after knowing someone for so long, we really can't anticipate what exactly is going through somebody else's mind. So it's so important to be clear, be precise, ask for what we need, state it thoroughly, and ask for clarity. Ask your partner, do you understand what I mean? Is there anything else that I need to explain to you so that you can fully understand what I'm trying to express? And when we do that, it's a much more proactive way of communicating and really creates a lot more, harmony and closer emotional intimacy in relationships.
Well, and just that it's really our personal responsibility to do that. And it's reflective of us valuing who we are and really valuing our relationship, that we don't sort of externally impose or expect someone else to read our mind, as Pam said. So it is our personal responsibility and reflects value. And that if we're in a situation where we're stuck and we're not feeling like we can communicate what we need, that we perhaps try a different way to do that and perhaps make ourselves a little more vulnerable in doing that. I think sometimes that can help as well. So just valuing ourselves and our relationship and taking responsibility for where you're at.
Yeah, being clear about asking for what we need. Pamela Pressel, Melissa Solkowski, we appreciate your input each and every week. We'll see you back here next week for another edition of Family Matters.